Okay, so this map is the United States in about 1821 is what we're looking at here. So Missouri would have come in as a slave state, Maine would have come in as a free state. We'll talk about the details of all of that in the next unit. We've got the Convention of 1818 line, where we settled that boundary between the United States and Canada. The British controlled Canada. We're also sharing Oregon. Okay, that was 1818. We have this boundary here, which is the Adams Zone East Treaty line, which was made with what country?
Mexico.
Mexico.
Not Mexico. Spain.
Right.
Okay, now in 1821, Florida would be the United States because we got that in the Adams Zone East Treaty. This would have been Spanish territory until sometime in 1821, Mexico gained independence. Then all of this becomes Mexico. So as of 1821, this is pretty much our map. And we're looking at 12 free states, 12 slave states. Okay? So what happens over time? We get Arkansas coming in as a state in 1836. We get Texas, which is something that we've been studying, having lots of people move in and having their revolution in 1836 also. Texas becomes an independent country with a huge boundary dispute because the Rio Grande became the boundary according to the Texans, and Mexico still thinking the Nueces River, this more local river. All of those Texas, we're going to Texas and the Texas Revolution, all of that was here. It wasn't here. That wasn't Texas. To Mexico, historically, in the Spanish era, Texas was this more local area. And it was only in that treaty ending the Texas War for Independence that the Rio Grande really got thrown into this. And it creates this huge boundary dispute. So, in 1836, they win independence. They asked to become part of the United States, and the United States says, no. It's going to upset the balance between free and slave states, which is balanced, except Arkansas unbalanced it, but nobody's freaking out because Michigan comes in 37, and everybody kind of knew it was ready. So we're balanced again. We're now 13-13. So if you bring in Texas as it is, that's going to really mess things up. So we're not interested in that. It's going to mess that up. Plus, because of the boundary dispute, it might lead to war with Mexico. Okay? So we pass initially on that whole idea in 1836. But by 1845, there are other forces at work in our politics, and we change our mind. We decide the annexation of Texas is a good thing because it's going to help us maybe achieve what's our big goal in the 1840s? Manifest destiny. We want it all. We don't want to share Oregon anymore. Matter of fact, in 1844, we are threatening war with Great Britain. 54, 40, or fight is the campaign slogan of President Polk, or candidate Polk as he's running for president. Meaning, this is the 49th parallel. 5440 is way up here, clear up to southern Alaska.
Who owned Alaska at that point?
Russia.
Russia.
So in 1846, we settled the Oregon issue by treaty. We take the southern half, they take the northern half. We just extend that 49th parallel farther, clear to the coast. Okay? So, done deal, no war necessary here. Here, one of the things Andrew Jackson warned about was war with Mexico over the boundary dispute. Within a year, 1846, we're at war with Mexico. And that war began, the fight began, right down here by the Rio Grande, right in that disputed territory. Okay? So just like he warned, don't lead to war with Mexico. But in the 1840s, it didn't seem to matter to us. We were more concerned about manifest destiny. We tried to buy all of this for $25 million. Mexico said, no, thank you. We like our land. We'll keep it. Said no. We go to war. We win that war. We add the Mexican Cession. All of that territory for how much?
3 million?
15 million.
million.
15 million. We'd offered 25 million before the war. We paid $15 million after the war. Do we still have a boundary dispute after the U.S.-Mexican War?
No. No.
Gone. Texas looks like this. Now, other things that had happened. Oh, here's Florida. Florida came in the same year as Texas. Wisconsin, and by the way, that made the balance 15 slave states, only 13 free states, but nobody was freaking out because 2 other free areas were getting ready to come in, and everybody kind of knew it. We got Iowa, Wisconsin. We're 15-15, we're balanced, we've achieved manifest destiny by 1848.